Every candle feels like a question. Every heartbeat bets on direction. I'm caught in the curve of the line, right on the edge of the sign. Oh, turn or trend, they both bend, riding that swing to the very last. Stand up and down, again, again. Are we in a storm or a perfect friend? Turn or trend, they both bend. I can feel it in the air like wind blow right through. Break then blend, I just wanna dance it out. Turn or trend, screen glow bright, midnight dance. One more move, one more chance. Stop, lost tight, but my hope runs wide. Do I bail right now or let this ride? Every signal talks like it knows me. Every move could crown me or ghost me. I'm tracing the arc in my mind, chasing the shape I can't find. Hey, turn or trend, they both bend, riding that swing till the very last. Stand up and down, again, again. Are we in a storm or a perfect friend? Turn or trend, they both bend. I can feel it in the air like wind blow right through. Break then blend, I just wanna dance it out. Turn or trend, spin that doubt, round and round. Hear that hush in the crowd. Is it just a twist or the start of a run? I'm lost in the gust, but it feels like fun. Oh yeah. Turn or trend, they both bend, riding that swing till the very last. Stand up and down, again, again. Are we in a storm or a perfect friend? Turn or trend, they both bend. I can feel it in the air like wind blow right through. Break then blend, I just wanna dance it out. Turn or trend. Oh. Shots on the wall, coffee gone cold, finger on the trigger, heart runs bold. Tick tock tick, red turns green. Is this that flip or the start of a scene? Every candle feels like a question. Every heartbeat bets on direction. I'm caught in the curve of the line, right on the edge of the sign. Oh, turn or trend, they both bend, riding that swing to the very last. Stand up and down, again, again. Are we in a storm or a perfect friend? Turn or trend, they both bend. I can feel it in the air like wind blow right through. Break then blend, I just wanna dance it out. Turn or trend, screen glow bright, midnight dance. One more move, one more chance. Stop, lost tight, but my hope runs wide. Do I bail right now or let this ride? Every signal talks like it knows me. Every move could crown me or ghost me. I'm tracing the arc in my mind, chasing the shape I can't find. trend. Spin that doubt round and round. Hear that hush in the crowd. Is it just a twist or the start of a run? I'm lost in the gust, but it feels like fun. Oh yeah. Turn or trend, they both been riding that swing till the very last end. Up and down, again, again. Are we in a storm or a perfect friend? Turn or trend, they both been. I can feel it in the air. Wind blow right through, break then blend. I just wanna dance it out. Turn or trend. Oh. The screen's glowing, it's 3 a.m. Charts are moving, I'm chasing them. Candle whispers, they speak in flames. Risk is the devil, but I play his game. Quick moves, no time to cry.
Spinning on the screen, numbers flash then fold. Hey, hands up in the air, we're gonna win with gold. Hey, phone line ringing, heels on the floor, charts keep swinging, we're back for more. High risk fever, crowd runs hot. Buy that shimmer, ride that Win with gold, let it roll up and down, but we glow, dance on the line where the prices explode, hands to the sky, gonna win with gold, win with gold, let it roll, girls in the booth sing go, laugh through the rush when the story is told, tonight, we win with gold. Smoke in the air, coffee at noon, traders all swear, fortune's coming soon. Big swing candle, heartbeats race, one wrong handle, still we chase. Win with gold, let it roll up and down, but we glow, dance on the line where the prices explode, hands to the sky, gonna win with gold, let it roll, girls in the booth sing go, laugh through the rush when the story is told, tonight, we win with gold. Buy high, sell low, oh no, sell high, then go. Let's go. We spin, we slide, we never fold. We shake that wrist for a fist of gold. Win with gold, let it roll up and down, but we glow, dance on the
Good morning, everybody. Trying to figure out new angles for this layout. I'm trying to figure out get more space. At the same time, trying to get myself in there to be visible. Let me know if you guys like this layout better with me circle on the bottom, circle on the top. Let me know how that looks on the screen. Because I am trading off the PC today, because I want to see if I could integrate the PC, because we really need the the PC trade for trading MetaTrader going down the road. And okay, next time when Rob is here. Okay. All right. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? Sound check, mic check, check. I'm live. Stop bothering me. Stop bothering me. Good morning. What's going on? Anybody have any comments, any questions? Bottom right is covered by a message board. Screen is top like that. What's better? Luckily, you're a free thinker analyst, and no one thinks you're in a bubble. Looks good like this with a bubble. Or let me ask you this: do you like this one better? Is this easier to see me? Okay, give me +1 if you like the square, +2 if you like the circle. +1, +2. +2 is the circle, +1 is the square. All right, +2. +2. Okay. Everybody likes the circle. Okay. Good morning. We are short NQ on a basically reversal trade here off of this high red dot over here. It's been just floating for a very, very long time into this trade. Let me show this to you. So this was the trade. Hit the high. We hit the red dot. I think it's a red dot. Big candle. So unfortunately, a lot of the profit is in the candle. Come back and just been basically just floating, trying to get 10 against 20. The stop is above this candle. I have some really interesting ideas to share with you, which I think I'm going to take into the next screen in just a second. Let's just see how this trade works out. First of all, people are asking me, like, what are the proper stops and targets, right? And I've been saying, okay. Sorry, guys, I just got to get my thing. Stop talking to me. Oh, God. Sorry, Kay is just bothering the fuck out of me right now, as usual, in the middle of his live. So I can't focus on what I'm trying to tell you guys. I can't focus on my thoughts. So give me a second. I got to just bring myself together. So a lot of people were asking me about what kind of stops we should be using. And the throwaway answer was, well, if it's Asia, we use 10-20 on NASDAQ. If it's North America, we use 20-40. But I think a more precise answer, a better answer is like this. Is the range value itself over here, right? Is it 20 or more? If it's 20 or more, then stop target is 10-20. So like in other words, if the range exceeds 20, you can go for a 10 target. If the range is less than 20, then the target should be 5. It should be a 5-10 trade. And if the range is 40, then you go 20-40. So this sort of doesn't make it dependent on session, because sometimes Asia session could have really, really big moves. And North America session, as we know, like during the 2 o'clock to 3:30 in the afternoon, we die. I mean, yesterday we died. We had like 5-point ranges, 10-point ranges. So you adjust relative to the range. And if you want me to, I'll happy to type this out on the screen for you. But that is a much more intelligent way of running stops and targets based upon the volatility of the range. You guys follow me what I'm saying? All right, I'm just going to take this trade right now because we're 10 minutes away from the open, and I don't have time to kind of focus. Okay. Does it make sense to everybody? Poor K. Get the fuck out of here, poor K. Jesus Christ, poor K. It's driving me fucking nuts with his bullshit circle when all I want to do is trade. You know, I want to wipe my ass with that circle. Okay, let me type this out for you guys. So range, oops, less than 20 equals TP 5 stop 10. Range greater than 20 equals TP 10 stop 20. Or I guess whatever. I don't want to get into less than 20 and 40. I mean, just you can do the logic yourself. I'm not going to babysit you on this idea. All right. TP 20 stop 40. All right. Is that clear to everybody? This way we are much more conditioned upon range than we are based upon time of day type of structure. Does that make sense to everybody? Everybody vibing what I'm saying here? Right? Yeah, I'm going to get a little bit bigger here so you guys can see the moves. Do you like having the watermark on here? I know a lot of people want the watermark. I freaking can't stand it, but like people really like the watermark. Yes, no? Not really? All right, let's do another poll. Nobody likes the watermark. Some people like it. You know what? How about we make it less annoying? Let's see if we can do watermark. Maybe we make it gray. Or something like this. Let's see how this looks. I'll take the opacity out. That's not as annoying, right? I can't move it. It's not movable. That's, you know, if I could move it, trust me, I would. It's not movable. Opacity lighter. All right, let's do a little bit lighter opacity. Settings, watermark. This, no, we're going to go the other way. Settings. Let's go to like 35, 40. Okay, that's pretty good, right? That's less annoying. And you see this, you can still see this MNQ. All right, good. We'll figure that out. I got it right? Alien, I went the other way. I know. But I got it down to like 40, which is where you want it to be. $10 is going to be like invisible too. Then people are going to bitch that they can't see it. This is pretty good. It's not that annoying. Okay, so I want to, more importantly, let's talk about trading. Let's stop fucking around with like how it looks, where, you know, which angle I look at, you know, how I should, you know, scratch my nose and, you know, do all the other stuff. Let's talk actual stuff that matters. I brought this up, I think, in Asia yesterday, but this is a really, really, really interesting idea. So let me get rid of all the crap here. As a matter of fact, you know what? Let's go to a fresh chart. Let's go to a fresh chart because we got 15 minutes before the market opens. So we can look at a full chart, and this will be like my teaching chart, and the other one's going to be my trading chart. So this will make it, you know, perfect. All right. So here's what I want to show you. This is a buy signal, right? Buy signal. It, you know, it goes. You're long here at 10. I think it extends, or it extends a whopping 15. I think you probably didn't even make this. This probably didn't make target because you were probably trading this on a 10-20. If this was a big 20-point range. Yeah, I think it was a 20-point range. You probably were trading at 10-20, whatever. You got stopped out. But more importantly, it's not a question of whether you got stopped out. I want to show you something super interesting and super cool. Okay. And this is absolutely true. Hold on, Alt H. Is that it? Yeah, here it is. True whether you're getting a buy signal or a sell signal. So we have a buy signal, right? The buy signal fails. And the general thought pattern amongst traders is, oh, my buy signal failed. I lost on a trade, right? When in fact, you should be thinking about a new opportunity. And here's what I mean. When a buy signal fails, or when a sell signal fails, whatever it is, and what is a failure of the buy signal? You can define it one or two ways. The sort of most, I think, conservative way of defining it is if the low of the buy candle is broken. And what do I mean by broken? I don't mean it just touched. I mean the close of the candle closes below the low, right over here. This one over here. You see that? This is the low. This is the close. It closes through the low, below the low. That is a broken, that's an invalidated buy point, right? It's an invalidated buy trade. And an invalidated buy trade, by its very definition, becomes an excellent sell trade. So the trend converts now into a turn trade. And if you're coming up here, remember my turn trade actually triggered over here. I literally was, you know, 20 points late to my turn trade. I eventually made money out of it because we did have a long downward move. But if you think about this, your stop is my entry. Now, you could be the exact same person who gets stopped out and who gets in. In other words, in one account, you go here, you get stopped out. If this confirms an invalidation, you get short over here. And that is as good a reversal signal as any other reversal signal you're going to get. A failure of a buy or a failure of a sell is as good a reversal signal as any of the primary reversal signals you're going to get. That's what's so fascinating about this when you apply dots in a really thoughtful manner, right? Give me a +1 if you understand what I just said. No, I don't know what the Ben. I'm not trading YM. We'll get to when I get to YM. We'll deal with YM. I don't know what the fuck the ranges are in YM. Honestly, I want you to focus on this one thing. Okay. Right. Now we're still, we're still above the VWAP. We're still basically bullish bias. We'll have to see how the market opens up here. But that is a very, very important point. Don't let failure stop you from having an opportunity. Right? Most people have a system, it fails, they just walk away. They should be looking at that failure as a fresh opportunity if it's legitimate. And I will add that into the dots document, new dots document. By the way, oh, you guys are gonna love me. All right, so the new dots document, right? Let me just take you to it. Here we go. The new dots document over here, right? But shit, I don't have the. Okay, let's do this. I'm actually gonna walk you through this. I'm gonna walk you through this right now. Okay, watch what I can do. We got 10 minutes. Watch what I can do with my instant trade analysis. Everybody can do this. I'm going to save you 500, 600, 700 a year by not having to pay for trade stat analysis. Okay, so I'm going to my TradeAvate, right? I'm going to my TradeAvate, right? And I'm going to go into my reports, which could be super, super easy. Where the fuck is my reports? Reports. Okay, here we go into reports, right? So we're going to go into reports. 45 account. All right, download. Yeah, I know. Sorry, I want this week. Download. 57. Download. 52. Download. I'm just going to download like 5 of them. 58. Download. 54. Download. 56. Download. 63. Whatever. I'm just downloading all my accounts. Download CSV. 53. Okay. Just downloaded all my accounts. Now, okay. Now watch this. Watch this. Watch this. I'm going to go to the TradeAvate Instant Analyzer, right? And I'm just going to click to browse. Oh, can you guys see this? I don't know if you guys can see this. No, you can't. Okay, hang on a second. I'm going to just upload all of my performance numbers. Okay, so I just uploaded all of the ones that I just downloaded, right? Right? You guys with me on this? Analyze all files. Look what it can do. Look what it can do. It does equity curve now. Does equity curve and time of day analysis. By the way, what a horrible 12 p.m. Just like basically I should just trade 9 to 11 and be done with it. You can just tell 9 to 11 and maybe 7 to 10 is when I do. Everything else is just a waste of my time. You can literally see how bad I do in those times, right? Just an absolutely horror show. And then of course, all the analytics and everything else. And of course, a trade by trade summary of everything we've done. Yesterday was a really hard day for me, a really, really bad day. But anyways, that was, that's my week. And that is all yours, guys. Just literally go out there, knock them dead, have fun. It's on the, it's on the Dots account. It's there for you. And of course, the MetaTrader now can read both MT4 and MT5, okay? Nizeel, nice to have you. Do me a favor. If you're new here, bookmark this link I'm gonna give you. It's an amazing resource, right? I'm gonna give you this link. Everybody who's new here, bookmark this link. It's an amazing resource. It's basically our whole playbook strategy of how we trade, plus all the trade stat analyzers from if you're using MT5, MT4, TradeAvate, wealth charts, and there'll be more more platforms. I'm going to do Ninja Trader. I'm going to do Rhythmic. We're going to analyze them all. It's going to be very, very cool. So I hope you guys really like it. So Lee is asking me when I would take the sell. Literally on the close of the candle that invalidated the buy, right? Right here. Lee, this would be like this candle right here. Hang on a second. Where am I? Where's my down here? This candle closes through the low. That's invalidates the buy. I'm short here. That puts me so much earlier to the short than this short over here, which is where I was. Right now, listen, nothing is guaranteed and nothing is foolproof. This could reverse completely. Go, you could do, an invalidation of an invalidation happens all the time. In other words, a reversal of a reversal happens all the time. But the point being is that is generally, like I said, every single signal is just a probability. And it's same thing with an invalidation signal. But invalidation signal is a good probability. It's a good probability. That's the key thing. Oh, I'm glad you like it, Neil. Thank you. I think the playbook is awesome. You guys are on Twitter. Who are watching me on Twitter? I'm going to post the playbook link on Twitter because I know you guys can't talk to me and can't get this shit. So because I'm posting this on YouTube, so I am posting the link right now for you guys right now on Twitter. Okay. Hang tight. You know what I want to do? Hang on. Let me do this. Sorry, it's just taking a sec. For those of you in live, and if you watch me from Kathy's live, I'm posting it off of my Twitter. Okay, dots playbook link. All right, go nuts. Have a good time with that. All right, we got 5 minutes to the open. Let's see, we do 27 seconds on the clock. I mean, 27 points on the range. So the range, I mean, now we can sort of apply that notion of like, hey, range is above 20 but below 40. I should still be sticking to a 40, 80 tick parameter, and keep it that way. Going down to the VWAP and the session lows here, 358. High was 420. I mean, it's a very tight range, 350, 420. See how it plays out. NVIDIA news was good, but not surprisingly good. So I think you're probably getting a lot of sell the news flow. Also, tomorrow is really the big event. That's going to be the conversation in where the hell are they meeting? Geneva? I forget where they're meeting. The Iranian conversation. It's just a question of whether they're going to, have a diplomatic solution or a military one, and that's probably going to put a little bit of risk. I kind of feel that the market is looking at that much more importantly right now as the key driver. So we'll see. We'll see what's going on over here. So we got how much time we have? 2 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute to the price action. Is it today? The Iranians are today? Maybe they're today. Sorry, I'll have to go look. Let me look at the I'm just reading what the numbers are. We're opening up through the session lows. I want to go to the 47. Now let's go to the 52 account. I haven't traded that in a while. So if we stay here through session lows here, breaking New York session lows. Let's see what we want to do here. Boom, boom, through the 300, big vol candle. Obviously now you got to go to the 80, 60 move. The vol candle, just by its very definition, tells you it's going to be a big move. All right, which is this 52? See if we get any more continuity here. Wow. Oh, so much retrace. Oh. Sell through the bottom, didn't have any continuity. Okay. Go to the next account. See what we'll set up next. Still looks like it wants to break the lows. I'll stay patient with this thing, but session lows are at 281. Let's keep that over here. Yeah, just a big retrace coming back down. It was tough to get stopped on that move, but you had the vibe. 3 seconds, sell. All right. Took a little bit out of that. I didn't like how it didn't have a lot of continuity, so I didn't think it was going to go all the way to 20 points. So it took like 16, 17 points on that. So that's fine. That was a nice session, session low run. Let's see what happens next. We're obviously probing the 300 level. See if that's let's move the list. Yeah, now it's finally starting to really press through. And if I didn't get stopped out on the other one, this is always psychological. You get stopped out on the other one, so you're like, I need to make sure that this one hits. I probably would have stayed for the full 20 points, but you know, half a loaf is better than none. 54, rotating to the 54 count, and let's keep going. On my Twitter is at FX Flow. This is my Twitter. Just follow me on Twitter. All right, you know what? I'm gonna go to this square box just because I can't see myself on here. Sorry. Oh. Boy. Having fun with a camera here, guys. Hang on. All right. Okay, broke the session lows but can't hold them. Very interesting. This is the fresh session lows, 55s. Now we see if there's a bounce or if this is going to be continuation down. Oh, really breaking hard. Really, really breaking hard here. "35 seconds left. We are through the 50s. Oh, really, really dropping hard. Okay. In the trade. Getting my S retraced out here. Twice in a row. I'm getting myself retraced out here. Ah, 2 times in a row. I just sold the lows and we totally got it reversed. All right. Let's put my test to the let's put my idea to the test. This is the sell candle. If it gets invalidated, meaning if it closes through this high, we're going to go long. Okay, 53 seconds. Let's see. This needs to close. It needs to hold the high. Ah, God damn it. I'm going to chase this higher. But give myself a chance to, it's hopefully going to hold the high, get myself a blended price here. All right, it does hold the high. Still blended price, not as good as the entry price because I was just too impatient to wait. So should have waited over here at the retrace. And now, like, really, it's got to be the session lows. If I'm wrong, I'm getting whipsawed out today. That's just the nature of the beast. But let's see if I'm right or wrong. Oh my God, it just missed me by a quarter of a tick. 94 to 94 and a quarter. Damn. Story of my life today. I'm just half a step below. So principle, as always, yeah, the thought was good. The execution sucked balls and just missed the exit. Ah, that was brutal. That was brutal. Ah, just missed my. I'm going to get stopped out on this trade. I'm going to eat this trade just on really bad execution. Should have been in here. 72 to 92 would have been a perfect entry. I just did not have the patience to execute. This always goes to the do as I say, not as I do school of thought today. Nope. We're going to get tagged on this thing. Just didn't have enough juice. It's going right back down to session lows. And I might as well prepare myself for the next account and see if we have a session low trade. Let's go to the 57 account. 57 account. See if it holds the session lows, but it doesn't. It just tags me and comes back out as usual. All right, now we just have to wait. It's got to close through the session lows in order for us to trade. So no rushing, no doing stupid things. Just wiping me out on volatility. That's how it goes sometimes. All right, let's try this one more time. This is the session low signal. If that gets invalidated, we got to go long again. We held the 200, basically. That's the story. We held the 200, or in front of the 200. Let's see if we run through the area over here. Now, if we close through the session lows, we're testing the 200. That's going to be a really nice short. So I'm just watching this now. I am completely agnostic as to which way I want to go. By the way, notice the range is 78 points. So obviously it's a 20-40 trade. The fills I was getting yesterday have you today. You're getting really bad fills. That sucks. I switched internet, so I went to Verizon today. So far it's been okay. 12 seconds left. We're holding this. Just waiting. 16, 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sell. All right, we short this. Let's see if it wants to do anything. I don't know if there's news incoming today. Let me see. Let me see over here if there's news. Just Bowman from Central Bank. Just nothing. No news. Man, nothing has gone through here. No continuity today at all. We are just one step forward, 2 steps backwards. I'm going to get tagged out on this one too. Wow, I am just. This is the worst I think, consecutive losing streak I've had in a long time, where I'm just hitting every trade I'm doing. It's like two or three trades in a row that I've lost, which I haven't done in a long time. Long time. Jesus. All right. Fortunately, I'm just rotating through the accounts, so it's not too bad on the on my P&L. But man, I really thought they were going to run the 200s on this move. No, you know, it's not like you don't get to choose whether you win or lose. All you get to choose is if you trade your setup or not. You know, it's not like, you know, you wait till 11. You think 11 is going to be any better. It's a shit day. You just try to take your trades and minimize your control your risk as much as possible. I had a couple of bad executions where a winner turned into a loser, so that's already bad. But this is a genuine trade. You know, you stay in it. You trust your process. You don't like say, oh, you know, because the process is not working now, I'm gonna change the process because maybe maybe at 11 o'clock it's going to get better. That's absolutely the worst kind of thinking you want to do. You know, you got to stick with the trades and let them take care of themselves. All right, come on. All right, there we go. Okay, I'm going to just take that trade as I can in front of the 200 because obviously it was having a hard time. We already had a massive retrace against that trade. It should have gone all the way down. But okay, so that turned into a winner. Good for us. It wasn't 3 in a row of losing. But anyways, you see that you got to just stick. You got to stick with your trades. Don't be a pussy and like say, oh, I gotta change my ideas. Running the lows. What was happening is I was just getting big retraces on the moves, just really massive balls. And actually, this hit full target. Had I had the balls to stay, which I probably would have, but I've just been trading so badly. This is the other thing: is the worse you trade, the worse your habits become. Right? Like when you're trading well, you can hold on to trades for as long as you want, and that's a big test. You really need to your habits need to be better than your trades. Right? I mean, this trade was basically proper execution. I closed it too early, but that's of all the sins you make, that's the smallest sin. The worst sin is coming late. Exiting early is forgiven. Coming in late should be fucking unforgiven. And I came in late like a pussy on this one. And that was just a huge mistake because that trade, this was a easy winner that turned into a big loser because I came in late. It's a good lesson for everybody to see. All right, we are now probing 200. Now it's a question of, okay, is this are we going to press further? This feels like a distribution day, man. It feels like we're going to just. I'm not looking for a bounce here. I think we might press lower. If they close through the 200s on the candle, I'm going to short more. We're going to go with 57. What's my next account? 58. Let's go to the 58 account. You got to prove to me this is going to be a turn. Brooklyn says you always have to work on avoiding getting in late. Yes, it's the worst. It's the worst fucking sin. But speaking of which, worst sin: late entry versus early exit. Sorry, I'm writing all these little notes to myself. Who's new in the room here? Who's never traded with us before? Wants the what do you call it? God, I'm losing my mind. Wants the playbook. I'm happy to give it to you. Give me a +1 in the room, and I'll give it to you. Might be a turn. Got to, the turn that we like to trade is the white dot, green dot. So, worth a shot. I mean, honestly, actually, if you think about this, to me, what's the invalidation trade? That's the real interesting trade here. We broke session lows, held session lows. If we start close above that candle, we probably want to go long. Let's see how it looks. And I'm definitely not going to go early on this. If we close above this candle, that actually becomes a green dot anyways. Well, not anymore, but it would have been a white dot, green dot would have been a good one. One more retrace and hold. We'll see. It depends how much sell there is. Like, I don't know if it's hard to tell whether this is just, this was just early institutional seller where people are like, you know what? I don't want to be long in front of the Iranian thing, and NVDA shot its load and nothing is really new happening here. We're through 25s. Why do I want to hold above 25s when it's probably going to go below 25s? Feels to me like they want to take it lower. I haven't seen any evidence that there is dip buying here. All I see is just very, very tepid bounces on the price action. And we're getting our first sell signal. Wow. All right, awesome. Finally, get a little bit of a sell signal. If this sell signal holds, obviously we're going to go with it. "31 seconds left. Let's see if we can hold the sell pressure. $200 still showing some resilience. Sellers can't really press it here. All right, 10 seconds left. All right. Very, very lame ass sell signal, but I'm going to take it because it's part of the process. Let's just, see how it plays out. Maybe just, delayed gratification to push it towards the through the 200s. So again, like, what's the invalidation? Where is the real turn trade, which I will, turn on the jets if I see it, is right here. Let me just, I can't grab this right now. Get over here. This is where if we close through that level, that's a really genuine invalidation trade. So that tells me that, the buyers are coming back, but they've got to close, not just pierce it, but close. There we go. There we go. Sell Bank Classic. Finally. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Nice. Nice bank. That got done. Now now they took out 200s. Like I was saying, the price action was telling me that it looks like it was going to be weak. Yes, Yasin, I hit the bullseye. Thank you, my friend. Exactly. All right. Good morning, everybody. Who's new in the room? Wants the playbook? Give me a +1 in the room, and then I could do it. I don't know if it's going to turn. I don't think so, Tim. We gotta. I think we're through the 50s. I could have actually sold more. I think as I said, I think we might be testing 25,000 today. It feels to me like a big sell day. It's just the first half hour. We haven't really even kind of cleaned out the flows, the sell flows. Let's rotate accounts. I always forget to do that. 63. Okay. Is my playbook in coaching? I'm going to have coaching tonight. Oh, okay. I see some +1s. All right, guys. Let me put the link in here for you guys. This is the playbook. I'm going to update it with the invalidation setup also. But so far, we don't have anything right here. Really, really moving nice. So we really only had like one Christmas tree sell. Everything else was just banging through the lows with some retrace price action in there. Javez, I put everything up there in the link. You guys want me to pin it for you? You want me to pin this for you guys? Okay, I pinned the message so the dots are right there. White dot turn. All right, let's play the invalidation game if we get it. This is the session low candle, right? Can we close above the highs on the session low? If so, we'll give it a shot. That's also becomes a white dot, green dot kind of a trade, but it's got to hold the close. How much time we have? 27 seconds. Okay. $15 seconds. So far, so good, but it's got to stay above 87 or 86 at least. What's the high here? Let me just make sure. Let me be clear here. It is, it's 84. Okay, but not holding it. See? And that's why you never commit. You never commit until they quit. So basically, we gotta hold 84 on a closing basis for us to feel confident that this is a legitimate turn trade. For now, it's just range bound, trying to explore session lows for the time being, right? Anytime, Brian. Come back to the room. Come trade with us. Come hang out. Love to have you. See, nothing to do, right? My thesis holds true. Nothing to do. You would have just been sitting here flapping your wings if you committed to that trade. Let's see if they can actually hold the 84 on a closing basis to prove to us that it's a true turn. What's the low on this thing? It's what's the session low? 35? I think so. Yeah, like yeah, 35. 35. Guys, don't forget, coaching is tonight. If you're interested in joining me, here's the link to coaching. As everybody will tell you, it's really worth it. I got some very cool stuff to talk about in coaching today. Hopefully you enjoy it. Forex Alien would never look at the hour chart. We don't give a shit about anything but the 1 minute chart. There's this great movie called Gumball Rally. Let's see how old everybody is in this room if you actually even ever heard of this movie. It's 7 p.m. every Thursday, 7 p.m. New York. All right, you guys ever hear this movie called Gumball Rally? It's with Burt Reynolds, whole bunch of 1970s. Great, fun movie. Like fun movies they used to make in the 70s. Great movie, right? And there's a scene in there with Raul Julia, who was a wonderful actor, a great guy who died at the age of 50, was just unfortunately way too early. And he was in the 70s was just a really commanding star. I actually got a chance to meet him. What a nice guy he is. It's like as elegant in real life as he was in the movies. But anyways, he plays this macho driver, and he gets into like this little MG car, and the first thing he does is he rips out the rear view mirror. And the guy who's his co-driver goes, "What the hell are you doing?" He goes, "What's it behind me does not matter." And like that's my attitude when you look to me, when you tell me about the 1 hour chart. What's behind me does not matter. I'm only looking forward. That was a really fun movie. Now it makes me want to go see it again. Dom DeLuise was awesome in it. Oh my God, there's just so many. Like I think some of the funniest, best movies ever made were in the 70s. I mean, Blazing Saddles, when you think about like one of the craziest, funniest movies of all time, it's got to be, would never in 100 million years get done today. Like, it is offensive to literally everybody, which is why it's so freaking funny. You know, Native Americans speaking Yiddish, you know, hugely racist cowboys. I mean, it was hilarious. All right, looks like we might be turning, guys. White dot, green dot. Show me the 84. Look at this. Can we hold the 84? If we do, we're probably gonna go on the reversal side here. Or maybe not. It's a lot of two-way flow here. Nobody's moving prices any which way. Yeah, he was a lawyer and presumed innocent. Yeah, yeah. It's true. It's true. I agree with you, Peter. The last sort of completely, non-PC movie ever made in Hollywood was Tropic Thunder, and it was hilarious. It's Tom Cruise's best role, in my opinion, ever. All right, we're testing 35s. Now we got to go the other way, guys. We broke the lows. 41 seconds left, though. I gotta make sure the red dot holds because I don't want to be a touch and pop. Wow, look at this. I told you we're going to try to test the 100s. Holy shit, look at this move. Breaking the hundreds, coming up to the 103s. 22 seconds left. The hardest part is to have to hold until the candle closes. Look at this, a 50 point drop candle. Jesus Christ. I hate candles like this because it's always going to be a retrace candle. I'm going to take this sell. Am I in? Okay. Why did I get in? I can't tell. Nope. Exit. I can't tell if I'm in the trade. It doesn't show me if I'm in trade. Hi, guys. Do you guys see me again? You see me now? Did my internet just go out? Oh man, that really sucks. Everybody's good? All right. Anyways, we made that trade. I was yelling about the fact how I don't like trading yellow candles because they're so big. By the way, did I tell you we're going to go to 25,000 today? I should have just basically, stayed short the whole time. No, it's just hey guys, sorry, we had a big drop off here. No, it's something on the, my internet just got really, really wacky here. Oh man, we didn't take, as always, never take enough out of this thing, but at least we stayed true to our trades. We did go down, go down, go down. Now we're at 25,000. Now it's really, now it's a big, big support level. Big support level. I'm going to go to 64 account. Now it's breaking through the whole thing, and I kind of just want to buy it. I'm just going to buy this. Bad trade, but I love to do this. Let's go to the 64 account. Let's see if I can survive the stop here. I love let's see if I can survive the stop and we get a little bit of a pop. I'm going to try and sell limit over here. See if I get a little bit of a retrace. This is not my trade, but I love trading bottoms, even though it's really, really bad, but it's good. The reason why I did this is because this was such an obvious bounce area. You have a huge amount of stops on the 25,000. They run it around, usually to around 95, 92. If you can buy it around 95, 92, it's a really good chance it pops like 10, 20 points in your favor, which is exactly what it did. So that got resolved nicely. I'll take it. I will take it. So there you go. Let's go back to the 45 account. We actually did the full circle. We did the full 10 trades. Did the full circle, go back to the 45 account. Let's see if we can trade it now. Now it just, gets interesting in terms of watching the whether this is finally going to find some bottom over here. So if we're sort of following our invalidation theory, really it's going to have to be this 37. They're going to have to hold 37, but they're not. They're taking it down more to the 76. So we'll wait. I don't use time and sales. I don't use anything but price. We keep it very, very clean and simple. I don't even use volume, even though, we've had Sam here who came in with some very good, and I guess I use volume on the VWAP, but that's just directionally. It was pretty, I was pretty good I really was very good in calling the, what do you call it? In calling the direction. Sorry, I'm just reading your comments. Same thing happened last time. NVDA had earnings, real earnings, and then the market opened, and then a tank. Expected move was 11, but only moved market, so we sell off. Also, one stock doesn't move market. Yeah. How many accounts do I have now? I think I have. Well, you can count them. 1, 2. This is just a trade of eights. There's just as many on well charts, right? Which we're going to trade. Maybe we'll trade well charts tomorrow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I think I'm like at 18. I think I have 8 on well charts. I have like one more of the apexes, which I saved, for a volatility straddle. Wow, guys. That's impressive. We are through the 50s. Okay, this is kind of interesting. Let's play the game here. Okay, this is the key. This is the spike low candle. This is the session low candle, right? We got to hold the high on this is 77. We got to close through 77 to have a legitimate invalidation trade. I'm going to watch this carefully. try not to see if they want to press it even more. Fresh lows, fresh lows. Gotta love that. Jesus, fresh lows, but not really probing that much. So now that actually puts the invalidation value over here. It's whoever's got the lowest low candle. If that high gets taken out, then we try to go reverse. Wow. Now it's just one-way markets, just one-way markets to the downside. Hey, OTR, good for you. That is awesome. OTR, we got a sell signal. We have a sell. This is a very, very tough trade. A sell signal at session lows after a massive, massive decline. And actually, I'd be much more inclined to trade the invalidation of the sell than to trade the sell itself. So let's, I'm gonna let this go. And if this goes down, great. I'm happy to sacrifice the opportunity instead of assuming the risk at this point. Just because we've had like a 300-point down move already, it's really primed for just a little bit of a short cover, right? 13, 14 seconds, sell hanging in here. This may work, but it's a very tough trade to take a sell into session lows on like the 7th or 8th or 9th low in the book. But it might work. Might clear it. All right. It's always the hardest trade is always the best trade. I should have taken this trade, but it's super hard to take that trade after so much selling. I'll talk about that in coaching, Peter, because I don't want to confuse people with too much information. All right, so here we go. Let's see. The invalidation on the sell is 48. It's got to close above 48. So if we close above 48, I'm going to try and go long. Yeah. Well, OTR, you weren't here like, when I fucked up the first 3 trades in a row, and then I really stuck to the process. And everybody's like, oh, maybe you should wait till 11. Maybe you should do this. Maybe you should do that. I'm like, no, we're going to stick to the process. And it's, it started to finally click. You have to commit to the process. All right, 48. That's the invalidation point. Got to close above 48. Two seconds left. Touch, but no close. So let's see if the next candle does that. Let's see if we get any power moves. This is such a cool way of looking at the market, right? Where you try to create opportunities where most people don't have any, right? 38 seconds left. Let's see. We're sort of bouncing. What are you saying? Your trading view doesn't let you have the dots on it? Do you have a regular trading view account? Email me. I'll make sure that that you're set up. All right, let's see. The high of the sell is the reversal signal. Oh, here we go. 48 seconds. 48 seconds. Here we go. Here we go. Can it hold it? Can we hold this? 31 seconds. 21 seconds. Gotta stay above the 49, 48. 16 seconds, 15 seconds. Gotta stay here. It's finally starting to take off a little bit. 8, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're in here. Let's see if we get any extension here. The problem is it's just a massive retrace underneath this candle. So like this, I got to put the stop over here and just manage it on this way because it's the only legitimate way to trade this. It's just too big a, that's why I have small positions. Look at this thing. It's just completely reversing. Okay, we're going to buy more here. And then I'm going to just hold this. And if it's, if it doesn't hold the bottom, there's nothing I can do here. Okay, we're going to go over here. All right. Wow, massive pop and a drop. And it's coming right back down. Not holding. Did not. Can I survive the bottom here? We'll see. Nope. We got through lows, Jesus, through the 24 nines. That looks like to me actually is going to be the spike low. And we'll probably go a little bit lower. Oh, all right. Okay, guys, I got to run. I'm sorry. Today was a very mixed session, but that's how it goes sometimes. I will see you guys in coaching. Everybody have a great time. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.